Hello everyone. In this presentation, Team 7 will be going over our project management plan for the Okaji Port and Rail project. This is a mega infrastructure project in Western Australia, so there is a lot to cover regarding its management plan. So if you have any queries, please keep them till the end of the presentation. The team will be present and we will answer them for you. And this is the content which is going to be covered in the presentation throughout by individual members of Team 7.
Hi, this is Shahid. First of all, is scheduling. And scheduling in construction project is the process of identifying all tasks and the sequences that tasks, the effective constructability is maintained, and the estimated time frame. Next is the construction plan. We need to think about the what's the plan, what type of project, and their step that will be carried out. That called the milestone. We divide this project in three milestone or phases. First is the pre-construction. In pre-construction, we need to manage the team, manage stakeholder, manage subcontractors, and designing. Then go for the implementation. In implementation, we work on the site and complete all the work. Then goes for the finalization. In finalization, there happens some final inspections and then hand over to the principal. There are some assumptions of the work that includes working hours, suppliers, subcontractors, reasonable time frame, manage the equipment, member of working, and the supply of the material should be on time.
My name is Hoàng Phan and I will present risk management. It involves these fundamental steps on the figure on the left, which are risk identification, risk analysis, risk evaluation and control, and risk treatment. In order to maximize the efficiency of the risk management plan, it requires regular communication and consultation with stakeholders to ensure new and arising risks can be addressed and controlled, and incorporate latest and most efficient solutions to the existing assessed risk. Figure on the right represents the risk matrix table, which can then be used to access and evaluate individual risk and develop solutions to prevent and minimize the negative influence on the project. The risks are divided into 7 main categories, which is environment, socio-economic, work health and safety, cultural and heritage, regulatory and compliance, workforce, and financial. Here is a risk register table, which includes risk category, risk rating, hierarchy, potential impact, mitigation strategy, response, and residual risk.
Hi, my name is Mina Basi. So moving on next to the costing of the project. The costing for this project has been based on research of materials, equipment, labor cost, which will be shown next. But before that, there are certain assumptions made based on the employee's working hours, which is 6 hours for 5 days a week, charge out rate for the subcontractors involved, labor and other overhead such as equipment, and along with 15% of the contingency. Next is the cost breakdown. This table shows the total cost of the project without contingency involved. The total amount is calculated 602.94 million Australian dollars, which includes site preparation, earthwork material, equipment, labor staff, and professional fees. When 15% contingency is involved along with 10% profit margin, the overall cost of the project is elevated to 762.72 million Australian dollars. Moving on next to the site management plan, which involves environmental management, industrial relations, site-specific constraints, and stakeholder management. Environmental management is required to reduce the waste material produced on or off-site in order to maintain the public health, and appropriate measures should be taken earlier to mitigate them. Environmental control will be implemented in following areas such as vegetation, fauna, construction, waste management, surface hydrology, and noise pollution. According to the New South Wales Government Code of Practice, the procurement all parties' nature must be consulted with clearly and effectively to promote fair and productive work.
There are 8 main site-specific constraints: coastal topography and geology, weather, environment, transport, services, legal constraints, planes and facilities, equipment and materials. An efficient stakeholder management plan consists of frequent communication with stakeholders, records of meetings, thorough and detailed planning of construction and projects. Understand that success definitions are different for different people. Establish the baseline of requirements among stakeholders.
Hi, my name is Ois and I will be going over the WHS plan part of this presentation. Our WHS plan covers everything from labor and contractor induction to on-site amenities. In the plan, we have developed a well-rounded team for on-site WHS management. This team will also be responsible for reviewing the WHS plan as the project progresses. Emphasis in the plan has been given to communicating the WHS plan to everyone involved on site. It has recommendations for high risk work, mental health of the workers, and how to make emergency service easily available on site in case for immediate response.
Hi everyone, I'm Helen. I'm here to present the monitoring and control plan of the project. It involves the following up and supervising the actual project to verify that the activities are carried out within the scope, schedule, and time constraint. It also enables to fulfill the contractual obligations while also achieving its operational business objective. Coming to the key performance indicators, they are the collection of characteristics that indicate how well a project is doing. It enables the identification of deviation from the project's initial baseline, allowing for the implementation of required control measures to avoid the problems. There are three primary types of KPI, which includes economic KPI, social KPI, and environmental KPI. Coming to the KPI baselines, it includes the cost and schedule of the project. Overall project progress. Several approaches will be used to track project progress. Before using more dependable quantitative approaches, the project manager's expertise and perspective must be considered. Also, review of Gantt chart can be done. Finally, quality assurance and control. Creating a quality assurance policy will help to set quality goals and create documentation that can be shared with the whole workforce so that everyone knows what the company's quality expectations and needs are. It includes internal and external quality audits, frequent consultation with the client, checking progress consistency. Whereas quality control is the testing of items to ensure they satisfy client specification by making check sheets and checklists.
For handover, Team 7 identifies the potential issues arising from handover. It is included but not limited to the conflict of thoughts, under budgeting, coordination issues, unforeseen climate issues, public behavior interferes, or new government policies. The last aspect to look over is benefits of commissioning as sorted by the team or delivery of the project as per the requirement of owner, configurations of utilities such as MEP, sewage, etc., provide documentation and record of the construction standards and testing, the proper management of quality and control aspects. This sums up our presentation. Thank you so much.